Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Factorio Megabus, where I need to figure out what the bloody hell I was doing. Because I've been playing a lot of a personal save file in my spare time, and I don't remember what state this factory is in, if I'm completely honest with all of you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Copper is shite, so maybe I need to go and fix that. What is that an issue with? Is that an issue with just not enough ore? It's kind of not enough ore, but it's also not enough smelting. And good... Ugh, this is a mess of belts, isn't it? Well, most of these miners aren't actually sending anything through. Or they're not actually mining anything. So we might be able to support 2 columns. So... That being said, there's an awful lot of stuff in the way of putting new columns in. How am I going to work around all this, then? Okay, I'm going to have to figure something out. What I'm likely to have to do is I'm going to have to belt a lot of this stuff around over this way, so... First things first, of course, I need to go and get some supplies, because I don't have any bloody red belt on me. Do you mind? Fucking Dr. Pepper bottle lying on the floor. Hashtag not sponsored. Okay, so I need to divert this iron going up that way. And we're going to drag it over and along, and then we'll just send it straight up. Sound good? That sounds good. So I'm going to do that, and then I guess we'll bring the other line over this way. It just hits the edge of all of this smelting setup. It's going to get you completely out of the way, which is marvellous. Really rather happy with that, so thank you. So just wait for these to clear out, and we can reconnect everything. Done. Lovely. Oh, I massively regret putting this smelting setup where I did. It is a colossal mess. I think one thing that we could do with starting with would be red belt all of the input lines for all this, just to help the actual supply get through. And that should sort things quite nicely. Let's update all of these. Don't really need to update everything, but that's kind of how I do things. Right, let's... Oh, God. I really need to replace these power lines. Let's do you like that, shall we? This area is going to be a bit difficult to get through, but I don't think I need that miner. Which I suppose is a good thing. And you don't really need to be an underground belt anymore, but you can have a splitter, so I can send some coal around this way. Let's get the right set of things what I need. I suppose I should probably do this with red belt, shouldn't I? It's at times like these that I miss robots. Now, if I can just about fit an input line for the copper, which is lovely, thank you. Let's get the coal back into the system, because that would be handy. And I guess this could work. Let's try doing something like this. This is such a fucking eyesore. Oh, God, it pains me so. Yeah, that works. That's doing the trick. Right, let's, I'm going to have to red belt all of the copper input stuff. Just to ensure that the supply comes through. So let's make sure we've got reds on everything. Once we start relying on getting resources from locations that aren't quite so nestled into everything else, then we can really tidy things up. But for now, it's going to look like absolute dog shit. Unfortunately. I don't think the rest of that needs to be red belts. We just need enough to get things running. Although, right, iron up here... I've got 2 other patches of iron hooked into the smelters. What am I worried about? And there's another... Why was there not a miner on that? Did I remove that and not pay attention? I don't know. That's probably a thing I did. Right, I need... smelters. I need furnaces. Those are the things. And we're going to tidy up all of these with a nice, organised power system. If I had some fucking power lines, I need some steel. That should do the trick. Right, let's go and get some steel furnaces so that we can start actually getting things built. I think I might be okay for inserters. I'm probably going to need more, but I'll get as much set up as I can. Just to start with. Huzzah! I had all of the stuff that I needed. That's fantastic. Right, let's get this sent over to the main bus. Okay. Gonna need to rearrange things a little bit. Tidied up some power stuff. Good, I'm not disconnecting anything. No, I disconnected something. My bad. I've just realised I've not got any research going. Why is that? Let's sort that, please. So I suppose what I should do would be to drag this line up this way and swing it over like that, so it's nice and neat. And we'll just red belt as much of that as we can before we run out of red belt. Never fucking mind. Right, that is a nice looking belt of copper. 4 belts of copper, really. You know, it looks good. I like it. Right, what is the state of the main bus? What was the last thing I built? It was red circuits. Ooh, I like red circuits. They're my favourites. Okay, well, now that I've built that, I should probably go about setting up some infrastructure for creating various logistics stuff. I could do with setting up inserters. Probably need to set up some sort of thing for the electrical poles. Would be handy. Why am I doing this by hand again? I need to remember that I got grenades. That's what I'm using these for. Clearing my way through Mother Nature. Yes! I'm destroying my own shit as well. I'm a fucking no. Right, so if we say that is going to be where the first line of whatever I end up building here, most likely going to be inserter production, I think. That's one thing that I could really do with having a dedicated spot for. Grabbing some more red belt while I'm in the vicinity, because it's handy. And from experience, this factory is going to need upgrades on the belts really quite soon. As things ramp up in production, it's really going to become imperative that we get all that shit sorted. Oh, no, I was meant to be setting up Blue Science, wasn't I? That's why I built all of the engines. Well, it's one of the reasons I built all the engines. I built the engines for the most part so that I could build a train. Oh, right, okay. Let's tidy up that. Shit, should I do the science first? I should probably do the science first. Right, I need electric mining drills in production, and then I can start sending all the materials over. Okay, right, there's more research there, which is Nice. Research is good. Right, so these need 5 gear wheels every 2 seconds. So I need 4 electric mining drill assemblers. And I need 5 iron gear wheels every 2 seconds. So what's that every half second? 20 iron gear wheels every... Right, 2 iron gear wheels. Or 2 seconds. So I need... I'm getting a little stuck on the numbers here. I can't need 20 assembly machines making iron gear wheels. That is ridiculous. Is it ridiculous, or is that really the case? I do need gear wheels for myself, though. Yeah, how did I set things up here for this? For gun turrets, they need 10. Right, so I should be fine with 5. That seems to make sense to me, and that's what I'm going with, so... Let's get 5 assemblers for gear wheels. So gear wheels and electronic circuits, and then iron plates on a separate line. That should work. I think I've got the... Yeah, I've got the electronic circuits on the right line. Good. Always have to be sure. So I can never trust myself. More trees to destroy. Let's get on with it. Come on. Yes. I need room to work with. The bugs are really enjoying that wall. Especially this point. Might need to increase the number of guns that I've got down there. But I mean, there is a little nest that is absorbing a lot of pollution. I mean, it's not too bad right now. I do have concerns about the north and northeast, and I should probably go about cordoning those areas off. But I kind of need to get more research on the go, so I need 4 assemblers for all this. I'm going to weave things about a bit, because of reasons. Which is for no particular reason at all, really. 2, 3, 4. Where's my last one? I asked for 4. Why did you not give me 4? There we are. Double up on the long-handled inserters, because we're going to need... Well, these things need quite a lot of supply in a relatively short space of time. Like, it's not overly extravagant, the amount of stuff they need. And they only draw out every couple of seconds, so let's just do that. This would be a good spot to come down to whenever I need whenever I need mining drills, which would be nice. So they can go onto that side there. And we will bring the engines over. And they should all be on the right side. Probably a little bit of a waste of belt, but it does mean that I can have a nice surplus of engines should I ever need them. Right, so now that I've got all this basic infrastructure in place, I think I need to tilt that line around. How many of these? We need 24 assemblers for Science Pack 3s, and things are being damaged. Ah, shit, I didn't put any guns up by the top of the smelting, did I? No! That was a stupid fucking decision, and now the bugs are just chewing through all of it. I'm not happy about this. At least they're only going for belts at the moment. That's not so bad. But I fucking said it at the start of the video, or earlier. I said I was worried about attacks from the north, attacks from the east. Oh, I don't know where their nest is. I can't see on the map where it might be coming from. Oh, I think it's there, up by that little copper deposit. That must be it. Okay, right, let's replace all this. All the broken shit. Put down some guns. The price of hubris. What a wonderful fellow he was. Right, there we go. They've all got 50 rounds each, so that should tide them over for a little while, provided they don't get destroyed, which is entirely possible. who knows what the fuck's going to happen. I might clear away some of these miners as well, seeing as they're not doing anything for me. Oh, God, that was belt. That was important. Put that back. Need to get some research on the go again. Need to push towards getting the all of the red and green stuff done so that we can... Actually, have I got all of the military stuff done for now as well? I haven't. That's even more stuff that needs to be looked into. We're getting way ahead of ourselves with the actual production of science packs. It's awesome. Right, so what did I say? I need 24 of these assembly machines. There's gonna be an awful lot, but it means we can make an awful lot of science, and I like that. I mean, I'm wondering if I could even get away with increasing the number of labs I've got researching. That could be good. Ooh. God. I'm glad the guns were there. Could have been painful. Yeah, I'm going to have to set up more assembly points for just everything in general, really, but we're going to need assembly of assembly machines, pretty much. We'll get all these gears put onto a faster belt so I can pick them up quicker. Should be nice. Some more grenades. Not clearing out these trees by hand. Not me. And there we are, after much arduous work. Blue science packs are now on the main bus, and the power is absolutely awful. Oh no, that is quite bad. Let's go and see what is causing that. I think it's probably just a lack of production. I'm hoping those blue science packs are going onto the right side of this belt. They are fantastic. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's the problem, isn't it? I shut half of this down. That explains things. I must have got distracted by bugs. Just replace all of these burner miners or burner inserters, and we should have full power once again. I'd say so. We've also got a lot of fucking junk on us. Why do we have all that? I don't know. I'm going to dump it all in here. Oh, I've got even more steel furnaces in here. I don't know why I didn't think to check that box. Probably because I didn't think anything was in there. Looks a logical explanation there. But that has fixed the power, so that's good. I'm going to find somewhere to dump all these supplies. All this coal can just kind of sit on this belt, I guess. Occupy some space, damn it. Let's go and see what the state of the science is like, because it is, while it's coming along alright, it is going a little on the slow side. I think that's just going to be down to the amount of labs that I've got. I mean, I've only got 10. Could definitely do with upping that. And as much as I like this design, I am going to change things. It's better to just have a belt that weaves around on the outside as opposed to this fancy underground belt business. It was a cool look. I liked it, but yeah, bit too much work for not enough effort, or a bit too much effort for something that didn't need to be overcomplicated. I mean, if I'd already got all of these belts full of science packs, I probably would have changed my mind. But nah. Just say fuck it. Oh shit, something's being damaged. Didn't put enough defences down, did I? It's not covering the end of the blue science production. Please don't blow anything up. Fucking hate these bugs. I should have just played on fucking peaceful mode or something. Eventually I'll extend the wall system to encompass even more of this place. It would be good to try and close off some areas of passage so that the bugs just can't get in. That's going to involve a lot of stonework and a lot of faffing about. It's ultimately something I'd rather do with a robot network, or a personal roboport at the very least. And that is a damn sight neater. And it looks a hell of a lot better. And it functions a hell of a lot better. Don't know why I didn't set things up like that in the first place. I still need to put belts up the middle for all of the others, but I'll get to that once I restock. And again, these belts aren't doing anything until we start producing. It's going to be production science packs, and then high-tech, and then we've got the space ones, and then that's all of them. So we're getting along. We're coming along. We've got over half of the science infrastructure set up, which is fantastic. But you can see that the belts really are starting to run thin now. So this is the point where we need to start upgrading to red belt. I also need to put more belt balancers in. It's horrifically imbalanced at the moment. Which isn't great, but let's get the right kind of splitter, and we'll tidy up this line, speed up this line. So I've just red belted as much of the iron part of the bus as I can. Now the main issue we've got is just sheer supply of iron. The belts are really wearing thin now. And that is going to be down to, well, A, these belts aren't red, so that needs to be sorted. But I think for the most part it's going to be a smelting issue. I think I need to finally put in that fourth column. It's going to be the main priority, I reckon. I'll finish red belting the whole thing, and I'll see if it makes any kind of difference. But I have a feeling it's going to be the smelting rate. That's going to be what's really chugging up the system right now. Yeah, it's pretty much just a throughput issue on the ores, for the most part, anyway. Let's get the rest of this on a red belt. Some of these miners are starting to run out, so it's not surprising that the ore is starting to slow down. So we'll pick up the remnants. Nope. May need to go and find a new iron supply. Ooh, where are we going to find that? Oh, we've got a big one down there. Big one's always good. And we've got several over that way. And then there's a couple up here by the oil, which is good, but we are going to have to contest with bugs for the most part. And they are having a go at the north. Am I going to have to go and start worrying about these bottlenecks sooner than I had planned? It's probably going to have to be an idea. Might have to just encase everything so that we can protect it and safeguard it all while we're working. I mean, the iron belts are looking a little better, but it's not a fantastic improvement. But I'll take whatever I can get. And if I can get some sort of improvement out of things, then I'm going to take that. But I think I'm going to have to wrap this episode up here. Not a huge amount of progress today, but we got the blue science sorted, so that is something. And we'll move on to, I think, next episode might be some defensive stuff and dealing with bugs, because I feel like they're starting to encroach, and we've got to expand westwards. We've got all this to deal with. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers, and give this video a like and a comment to let me know whether or not you enjoyed it and what you thought. Also, if you're interested in joining the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, be sure to hit that subscribe button, or maybe consider checking out my Patreon if you want to become an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Oh! Kind of, but a little too much. No, that's not it! Oh, how many bits of you are there?